From the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, 5 celebrities battle it out at the poker table. At stake, the Cadillac Bravo $1 million prize pool. Playing tonight, from One Tree Hill, Barry Corbin. In Sinks, Joey Fatone. From Syriana, Gina Gershon. Actor-comedian Andy Richter. And actor James Woods. Plus, world-class poker player and expert Phil Gordon. And your host, Dave Foley. And now, please welcome your host, Dave Foley.
Well, thank you all. Welcome to Celebrity Poker Showdown. We are here in the Palms in lovely Las Vegas. Las Vegas, of course, from the Spanish phrase, for those who don't speak Spanish, Las means the, and Vegas means the place where you treat $100 much differently than you do at home. I don't think the ATMs in Omaha give out $100 bills. You can't find a 20 in this town. Now, please help me welcome tonight's celebrity poker players playing for the Texas Scottish Rite Hospital for Children, Barry Corbin. Playing for the Fatone Family Foundation, Joey Fatone. Playing for Project ALS, Gina Gershon. Playing for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, Andy Richter. Playing for the American Stroke Association, James Woods. All right.
There's something going on here already.
I know.
You're having a little
And
fun.
clearly you two have nothing to do with it. James is very
they're too
happy to
fabulous.
see these two. But
They're so fabulous with those shirts. They look great. Honestly, they look unbelievably great.
Thank you. Welcome, celebrities. Welcome to the show. You have a story about your bling, right?
It's not just bling. It's,
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
wore
family bling.
Yeah. This was my grandma Pearls, and all my family's on the back. But she was the big wild gambler in the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she lost all the family money.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Which may not be good for me. But wait,
say-
but then look at, I just got this. My cousin just brought, this is Ida, who was my other aunt, who was the other Vegas. She used to bring me to Vegas when I was 11.
Yeah.
And I used to go gambling.
How'd she do?
She had a lot of husbands.
Yeah.
She didn't gamble so much, but she definitely
So
had a lot of
That's a form of gambling.
Yeah.
It's a form of gambling.
Let me just say this. I hope they kept both their DNA so that, like, when they can do the cloning thing again, because they sound like a couple of really hot chicks.
I
you
know, yeah.
There's a-
Speaking of bling bling, this is the silver chip. This is the penultimate prize here at Celebrity Poker Showdown. And if you win this chip, that means you're moving on to the championship round and a chance to win the biggest piece of what is now the Cadillac Bravo $1 million prize pool.
Nice.
Kind of makes all the other shows seem kind of crappy, huh? But $1 million. Now, first place is going to get $500,000 for their charity. So the game we play here at Celebrity Poker Showdown is No Limit Texas Hold'em. Now, for a brief refresher course of what that means, take a look at this charming film package. It's a simple game, really. Each player is dealt 2 hole cards face down, and then they bet. 3 community cards are spread face up in the middle of the table. These are called the flop, and are common to everybody's hand. After a round of betting, 1 more common card is turned face up. This is called the turn. Everybody bets, and then 1 last common card, called the river, is added to the spread. There's 1 final round of betting, then players make their best 5-card poker hand out of any combination of their 2 hole cards and the 5 in the middle of the table. Each player starts with $10,000 in chips. The order of betting is determined by a white disc known as the dealer button. Having it in front of you is called being on the button, and it means that you get to act last on every round of betting. This is the strongest position at the table because you get to see how all the other players act before you decide what to do. Every hand, the first two players will have to make forced bets, known as blinds, to start the action and build the pot. At regular intervals, these blinds will increase, making the minimum bet higher and higher throughout the tournament. And while there are minimums, remember, this is no-limit poker, so there are no maximums. At any time, any player can go all in and bet everything they have. Eventually, one player will have all the chips on the table and be declared the winner. Would you please help me welcome poker expert, author, and sexual dynamo, Phil Gordon.
Thanks, Jay. Pleasure to be here.
Nice to see you again.
Just clear that up. You don't know anything about that last thing personally, firsthand, right?
Phil, I'm not gonna cover you for you here. I happen to know from personal experience that you are a sexual dynamo. And by that I mean they actually use you to generate electricity. Now, before we get started with the poker, we should remind the folks at home that as the players get eliminated from that table, they'll be joining us in here in this retro chic losers lounge, where they will be taken care of by the very lovely Jenny. And once here, they can watch the rest of the game. They can enjoy drinks, get catty about the people at the table. But we can't do any of that until we have one of them lose. So we should start the tournament by throwing it over to our tournament director, Robert Thompson, with his own version of the On Your Mark, Get Set, Go.
Shuffle up and deal.
$1 and $200 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
All right, blinds are going to start at 100, 200. Each player has 10,000 in chips. That's plenty of chips.
Gina's first act.
Gina Gershon of Syriana has a 610.
She folds.
Joey Fatone of NSYNC has pocket aces.
Nothing like starting out with the Rockets.
Joey calls.
Actor-comedian Andy Richter with a 5 queen of clubs.
Andy folds.
Barry Corbin of One Tree Hill has an 8-7 of diamonds.
Barry calls.
Actor James Woods has a 3-jack.
James checks. 3 players. Flop is ace of hearts, king of spades, queen
Well,
of
nothing like
diamonds,
flopping a
Barry
set to
first.
start off. 3 aces for Joey.
Shouldn't have folded those pocket aces, right?
How little she knows.
Barry checks. James checks.
Got a bet here. Can't afford to give a free card.
Joey bets 600. Barry and James both fold. Joey wins the pot.
Joey's going to take the first pot with 3 aces. Good start for Joey.
All right, Dave.
What?
We have an unbelievably poor record for picking winners, and yet we're going to do it again.
Yes. I'm gonna go with James Woods.
That's a very good pick. James is a great player. He's been working on his game a lot,
which
means he's going to be the first person out for sure.
Here. Well, and I picked him.
Everyone, of course, is expecting me to pick Gina, because I always pick the woman on the show. But I'm going to go off the chart here. I'm going to pick Joey.
You're going to pick Joey?
Yep.
So what you're telling me is that you're sexually attracted to Joey?
Well, I'm a big fan of NSYNC.
All right, okay.
Gina's first act.
And Gina's got a jack-queen offsuit.
Gina raises 200
4-6
to
for Joey.
400. Joey folds.
Andy's got a 3-7.
Andy folds.
Barry, 8-10.
Up to James Woods in the big blind.
And he's got king-6 of clubs.
That's something really good. Yeah?
I do.
Do they look alike?
They're pretty similar. But
Do they have little hats on and hold swords?
I think there's some swords I saw, yeah. I don't know, crowns.
Okay, now you.
Swords.
Are there a lot of clubs coming out?
James lays it down for the big blind, and Gina wins the pot.
Come on, Bobby, give me something good.
Boy, how quickly they forget you, huh? 5 minutes ago, you look nice in that suit, and it's now, Bobby, give me something good. Whoa.
Andy is first act.
Andy with an ace-4.
Andy folds.
Pair of 7s.
Barry raises 200 to
Ace
400
10.
total.
I have a good hand. What'd you have to do that for?
I do, too.
I don't think mine's good enough. All at home going, I can't believe you're not calling with that.
Well, James would be in position if he calls here.
Well,
Listen to your instincts.
James folds.
James is playing pretty tight here in the early going, but that's probably the right strategy. He doesn't want to get involved.
Yeah.
Being the best player at the table, the blinds really aren't worth stealing, so he's trying to gauge the other players at the table before he has to get involved in a big pot.
And it's a queen-6.
Gina folds.
King-7.
Only 200 for him to call, and he is going to call.
2 players. Yay.
Barry about 70% from here with 2 sevens.
Flop is 9 of diamonds, 4 of hearts, 10 of hearts. Joey is first. Joey checks.
I'd love to see Barry bet here.
Okay.
Oh.
Checks.
Got to bet in position after you raise before the flop. Ace on the turn. James would have had 2 pair.
Joey checks. Barry bets 400.
I gave it to you.
Joey folds. Barry wins the pot.
Barry's going to take it down. James is kicking himself for not playing that ace-10 now.
Okay, well, I mucked ace-10. That was really good.
After the break, one of these 5 is going to ride the river card to a big chip lead.
That river could be a bitch.
So wise. Do it to him, Andy!
Find out who jumps ahead.
Is he bluffing? I think he's trying to bluff me here. I bet that ace hit. What is he thinking? What is he trying? When the ace came off on 4th Street, he played with his chips. 13 to 1, 12 to 1, 16 to 4 to 1, 8 to 2. Makes my 2 pair good unless I'm drawing dead. I like my chances. I'm all in. We play at FullTiltPoker.com.
Welcome back to the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are your hosts, America's sweethearts, Phil Gordon and Dave Foley. We're the Gable and Lombard of our generation. Now, if this game were a puppy, its eyes would still be closed. But still, let's go and check the chip count and see if anyone's jumped ahead to an early lead.
Our early chip leader is Barry Corbin with 10,800. Joey Fatone is right on his heels with 10,700. Andy Richter and James Woods are tied for 3rd place with 9,700 each. And Gina Gershon is currently 5th. She's got 9,100 in chips.
Thanks, Phil. Now, you know, as entertaining as your chip counts are, they'd all be kind of meaningless unless you know what makes a relatively good hand. So, here is a refresher course from lowest to highest.
Have you actually passed that course yet?
Not even close. At the bottom, when you've got no pair, no nothing, hands are ranked by the high card, with an ace being the highest. Next is a pair. 2 cards of the same rank. The lowest pair is deuces. The highest is aces. The next best hand is 2 pair. The higher of the 2 pair is the one that counts. For example, your jacks and 3s beats my 10s and 9s. Beating 2 pair is 3 of a kind, which is just what it sounds like. 3 of a kind is also known as trips or a set. Next best on the list is a straight. 5 cards of any suit in sequential order, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can play an ace low, as in ace 2, 3, 4, 5, or high, as in 10 jack, queen, king, ace. Beating a straight is a flush. 5 cards of any rank that are all of the same suit. Flushes are ranked by the highest card in the flush. So if you had 5 hearts with an ace high, and I had 5 clubs with only a jack high, you'd take the pot. Next is a full house, which is 3 of a kind plus a pair. To beat a full house, you're looking for 4 of a kind. It's not easy to get, but when you do, chances are you'll win with it. That is, unless somebody has a straight flush. 5 cards of the same suit and in sequential order. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of spades is a straight flush. And the granddaddy of all hands is called a royal flush. That's the 5 highest cards in sequential order, 10 jack, queen, king, ace, all of the same suit. And that's as good as it gets. Now let's get back to the action.
$100 and $200 blinds. Shuffle up and deal. Barry's first act.
Barry's got a jack 3 offsuit.
Not a playable hand. Well,
Barry
little
folds.
do I know.
I would,
Yeah,
actually.
2-5.
James folds.
Gina with a jack 6.
You're all folding? Me too.
Barry did.
Gina
Up to
folds.
Joey in the small blind.
An ace 9 offsuit.
Joey calls.
Andy with an ace 7 of hearts.
Andy checks. 3 players. Flop is trey of spades, queen of spades, 4 of hearts. Joey is first.
Barry Corbin flopped the best hand with a pair of 3s.
6.
Joey bets 600.
Joey,
Andy
no
folds.
paired. That's a very aggressive bet. And Barry is calling with a pair of
Almost calling.
3s.
Need another 100 there. Barry calls.
So that's how you do that. That's how you do that.
Two
Now
players.
I got to figure this out.
Turn is a 9 of hearts.
Great
Joey's
card for
first.
Joey. He's got a pair of 9s now.
Joey checks. Barry checks. River is a 10 of diamonds.
Joey does have the
Joey is
best
first.
hand. Scary board, though.
Oh, God.
Joey bets 600. Barry folds.
Good
Joey
fold
wins
from
the
Barry.
pot.
Barry could have saved himself some money by folding that Jack 3 before the flop, though.
Hey, I wasn't that big on it.
No, it wasn't actually.
No, that just, you look pathetic.
I'm Joey Fatone, and I'm playing for the Fatone Family Foundation. I am definitely ready to do this. I started playing poker, and actually, that's all I played was Texas Hold'em. And we've just been doing it like at least once or twice a week. Yeah, they call me the fat one. It's my last name. I'm terrible. I am terrible at trying to read people. I'm too eager. I'm like, I gotta look at the cards. I gotta see what I have. Well, I'm definitely very competitive. It's Gina, Andy. I'm ready to take down everyone. Barry came up. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to play some poker.
Hey, really good to see you.
James was talking back there.
I'm putting you all in. How's that? You got it.
Obviously, he knows he has a hold of the game. He understands. It's intimidating. It's for a good cause. So honestly, I mean, whoever wins, it's great. But I like to win.
James is first.
Blinds
act.
are 100, 200.
And James has an ace-3.
James
He comes in for a raise, 3 times a big blind to 600.
Jack 4 of hearts
Gina
for Gina.
folds.
Ace-10.
Cool.
Joey calls.
8-5 for Andy.
Oh, that was easy.
Andy folds.
Barry with a Jack-10 offsuit.
Well,
Yeah.
those 2 cards are playable.
Yeah.
Three players. Flop is Trey of clubs, King of diamonds, Deuce of
James
diamonds.
Woods has the best
Barry
hand right now with a pair of 3s.
I'm going to check.
Barry checks.
That was a small little tell there. Barry reached for his chips and was fondling his chips before checking. Usually that means that you're just trying to get your opponent to check. Doesn't mean that you really are thinking about betting.
Were you checking on those diamonds there in the hole?
James bets 600.
Just making sure those cards are there. I keep forgetting them. 6? Yeah. I'll call.
Joey, with no
Joey
pair, no
calls.
real draw, is going to
Barry
call.
folds. 2 players. Turn is a 7 of hearts.
James now 95% to win this pot.
James checks.
Only 2
Joey
10s
checks.
left in the deck that'll give Joey a winner.
River
And
is
there's one.
of them.
Yeah.
James is first.
Oh, no.
James bets 2,000.
Let's see if Joey can find a call.
You're going to get this.
Hard to put James on a king when he checked the turn.
Joey calls.
Yep,
Let's see
good
both
call there
hands.
for Joey.
James shows an ace of spades and a tray of
Nice
diamonds.
river.
He has a pair of trays with an
Yeah.
ace. Joey has an ace of hearts and a 10 of diamonds. He has a pair of 10s with an ace. Joey wins the pot.
James made a classic mistake there. He bet a medium strength hand on the river. By medium strength, he only had a pair of 3s,
Yeah.
right? When you have a medium strength on the river, check. Your opponent has a lot of ways to mess up. If they have the best hand, they can check behind you. And I think Joey would have checked that pair of
With the
10s
ace
after the
10, yeah.
river.
That river could be a bitch.
Some of them.
So wise.
Those are my wise words of the day. I heard someone said it once.
A river
Gina's
can be a
first
bitch.
to act.
Had nothing to do with poker, but
8-6.
Gina folds.
3-5.
Folded around to the button, Andy Richter.
Queen ace for Andy.
Sorry, okay.
Certainly playable. You should come in for a raise and pressure the blinds.
Yeah. It's nice that you call him the button. That's a nice nickname you have for Andy. Barry's got a queen 5.
Do it to him, Andy! That was loud, wasn't it?
It was really
Thanks.
loud,
Okay.
like a needle in my ear.
4-10.
James folds. 2 players.
What I have?
Flop is ace of hearts, deuce of clubs, deuce of diamonds. Barry is first.
Good flop for Andy. Andy's got about a 98% chance to win from here.
Barry bets 500.
I'll raise you 5.
Andy's raising 500 to 1,000. Barry calls.
sweet.
Now Barry has exactly a 0% chance to win.
Two Texans duking it out.
Are you from Texas?
No.
Oh. Sorry, I believe what you tell me. I was like, oh.
I like a girl with a lot of innocence.
I'm going to check.
I'm gullible.
Barry checks.
Andy's 2 pair here, aces and deuces, are unbeatable.
1,000.
Andy bets 1,000. Barry folds. Andy wins the pot.
Andy takes the pot. Good play from Andy Richter.
Andy, that was very good.
Thank you. I'm Andy Richter, and I'm playing for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Well, coming back again is nice because when I saw my episode on television, it was slightly humiliating.
Look at that stare from Andy Richter. If someone in your home game looks at you like that, call them quickly.
I've been playing a little bit more, and I do okay. My attention deficit disorder is my real enemy. I get tired of folding, and I start to go like, 6, 8 offsuit looks pretty good. I saw Gina Gershon in Showgirls. That really is a fantastic movie. Everyone on it must have been really high. Will Gina's feminine wiles work on me? Probably not. I'm dead from the waist down, so what's the point? Who I would enjoy seeing walk to the Loser's Lounge first would probably be me. I'm that kind of soldier. If there's a grenade in the foxhole, I'll dive on it.
Lines are still 100, 200.
Barry is first to act.
And Barry, 8-5.
Barry folds.
Ace-3 for James.
James calls.
4-6 for Gina.
Gina folds.
And it's an ace-10 for Joey.
Joey calls.
And it's king-queen suited for Andy.
I'm going to raise 400.
Andy is raising 400 to 600 total.
Not a bad play.
James folds.
I'll do another 4. So raise your 4.
I don't like that play at all. Out of position. Joey's only 56% to win this hand.
Andy calls.
And your button calls.
Flop is 10 of clubs, deuce of hearts, 9 of clubs.
Great flop for Joey.
1,000.
He bets $1,000 with the top pair, top kicker. Andy, of course, needs a jack to make a straight or a king or a queen to make a higher pair.
I'll go 3,000.
Aggressive raise there.
Raising 2,000 to 3,000 total. You're my pick to win, Andy.
You're a fool. I mean, I appreciate it, but...
Joey calls.
Important turn card here.
Turn is an 8 of diamonds. Joey is first.
Andy needs a jack, a queen, or a king. Andy only 23% to win from here.
It's 2,000.
Joey bets 2,000.
Andy lays it down, and Joey extends his chip lead.
Joey Fatone is in the lead, but how long will it last?
That's what people say about Joey. He's got a lot of chips.
Up next, somebody comes after Joey's lead.
Just wait till I hit my flop, and then we'll talk about it.
Find out if Joey will be singing the blues.
Welcome back to the Palms in Las Vegas, where as long as you're playing, the drinks and the STDs are free. I'm Dave Foley, and this tall drink of water is poker expert Phil Gordon. Now, we've got celebrity poker players out there doing everything they can to win the biggest piece of that Cadillac/Bravo $1 million prize pool. So
$1 million.
$1 million prize pool. Oh, Phil, would you be so kind as to read us our favorite bedtime story, all about the varying sizes of chip count?
All right, put your head right here. Once upon a time, there was a chip count. And in that chip count, NSYNC's Joey Fatone was #1 with a bullet. He's our chip leader with 20,900. Gina Gershon has climbed into second place with 8,800. Barry Corbin's in third with 8,600. Fourth place belongs to Andy Richter with 7,200. And James Woods is at the back of the pack with 4,500 in chips.
$200 and $400 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Blinds are going up. My aunt used to say the price of poker just went up.
James is first act.
7-8 suited. 2-3.
James calls. Gina
Just
folds.
wait till I hit my flop, and then we'll talk about it.
A lot of players like to get in cheap with those suited connectors.
Joey with an ace-5 suited.
Call.
Good hand to get in cheap with.
Pair of sixes for Andy.
They will.
Ask me. 200 to call.
I call.
Andy calling, that's what I would do too.
Barry with a king-8.
Barry gets a free look at the flop. His $400 is already in the pot. Four-way action.
Oh.
King, king, 4. Great flop for Barry Corbin. He's got 3 kings. Barry almost locked to win this hand. 87% of the time he's going to win from here. Andy might just take a stab at this, though, with the 2 6s.
800.
Andy bets 800.
I'm going to raise it to 2,000.
And a quick raise to 2,000 from Barry.
Total.
I gotta say, he is really good at that accent. That's a hard one to pull off, and he's really good at it.
Another sophisticated poker play bites the dust.
Not so good at the accent.
James folds.
Joey folds, and good fold there from Andy as well.
Wins the pot.
Barry Corbin with 3 kings takes the pot.
I'm Barry Corbin, and I'm playing for Scottish Rite Hospital in Dallas, Texas. Well, I grew up in Lubbock, Texas. Like all kids, I played cowboys and robbers. Started playing dealer's choice poker when I was about 13 years old. And I never did have a real nickname. Sometimes they'd call me son of a bitch. I don't think that's a nickname. I think it's an epithet. Well, I think James Woods is a wily old rascal. He might be dangerous. Well, Joey Fatone, I'm jealous of him because all the young women like him. So that naturally means that I don't like him. I think I'll probably do okay. I ain't going to be embarrassed if I lose. I got too big of an ego to be embarrassed.
Okay, here's a really embarrassing moment. I'd like to get some more coffee, but I'm afraid I'm going to be gone before the waitress gets back. Oh, thank God. Whoa, this has been really scary.
All right, James is low in chips. When you get low and you've only got about 8 to 10 big blinds, I stopped thinking about stealing blinds.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you raise, you're pot committed. You don't want to pot commit with a bad hand.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking about doing now is trying to get my chips into the pot when I'm at worst 50-50.
Yeah.
I want to try to double up when I've got about 8 to 10 big blinds, and I'm willing to take significant risks to do it.
Gina's first act.
King 10 for Gina.
Gina comes in for a raise.
7-9 suited.
Joey folds.
Andy with a Jack-5.
Andy folds.
Queen 8 for Barry.
What do I?
1,200.
Barry calls.
Okay, am I playing with a different deck? You guys are all raising. You're doing great. I got this. They always like you to show your whole cards. Okay, I'm proving why I stink because I have no cards. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to flip those up. Sorry.
James folds. He exposes a 9 of spades and a 4 of clubs.
Totally
Two
by
players.
accident. Totally by accident.
Absolutely.
9-9-4.
Barry out of position, playing heads up against Gina. Great flop for Gina. Gina's flopped the top pair of 10s with a king kicker.
Barry is first.
I'll check to the power over there.
Barry could be in some trouble here. He's got a pair of 8s. Gina now 76% to win.
Gina bets 1,000.
And Barry's going to chase her.
Barry calls. Turn is a 5 of diamonds.
Barry now has a flush draw and a pair.
Sorry.
Gina 70% to win.
Barry bets 1,000.
Did you just wave your eyebrow at him like that and go like that?
He did it to me. I did it back. We're on a eyebrow
Why don't you guys get a
off.
motel and leave me out of this, okay? I'm in the middle of it.
Yeah. Can't believe they dragged James into that.
Gina calls. River is a queen of
River
hearts.
is a
Barry
disaster card for Gina. That card gives Barry 2 pair of queens and 8s. And he's trying to look a little disappointed as he bets.
Barry bets 2,000.
Very tough for Gina to get away from this hand.
God.
Your charity probably doesn't need the money.
It's just another 2,000.
And then you'll be where I am.
Oh, good fold from Gina. Barry gets a little lucky and takes the pot. 200 for the small blind, 400 for the big blind.
Gina's big blind. Joey is first act.
Joey with a Queen 5.
He keeps doing that.
It's a rude sound. 6 queen for Andy, and Barry's got a king 2.
What do I got to put in there? 400 just to call?
Yeah.
Why
Barry
not?
calls.
This is horrifying.
James adjusts his imaginary pince nez.
James folds.
8-10 for Gina.
Gina checks, 2 players. Flop is 9 of diamonds, Jack of hearts, 6 of spades. Gina is
Good
first.
flop for Gina. She's got an open-ended straight draw. She needs a 7 or a queen to make a straight.
Gina bets 1,000.
Thank you.
And Barry with no pair, no draw, but he does have the best hand with a king high.
Turn is a 7 of diamonds.
Wow.
Gina's
Great
first.
card for Gina. Gina's got the straight now, 7, 8, 9, 10 jack.
All right.
Gina bets all in.
That's a slight over bet of the pot. She might try to sucker him in a little bit more. I don't like going all in there.
Yeah, because Barry does like to call.
So it's that easy? You just say something and you go, all right? Just
Barry
want to know
folds.
this for the bid.
Gina wins the pot.
Gina wins it with a straight.
I'm Gina Gershon, and I'm playing for Project ALS. Well, I'm probably the least experienced out of any of these guys. I think hands down. The 2 times I've played, I did pretty well. So now I'm a little bit in that in-between zone of I think I was better off knowing nothing than just a little bit of something. See, I wish I were more of a beginner, because then I could have the beginner's luck, but I'm not enough of a beginner to get the beginner's luck.
Yay.
I think Andy is the one that everyone should be worried about, because he seems so friendly and jolly, but deep down he's angry. He's angry deep down. It would be interesting to see James destroy me, because, you know, I actually know stories about him. So I don't think he wants to do that. I'm just going to try to have fun and not cry or humiliate myself.
Just give me all your.
You want some?
Yeah, I need something. I need something. I'm just pathetic.
James needs to get aggressive. That's his problem.
6-7.
Andy folds.
Pair of 3s for Barry.
Barry calls.
Ace-7.
I'd take this opportunity to move all in if I were James.
James folds.
James is a little down on himself, but he's still got plenty of chips. I mean, we've had great comebacks in the show before.
Yeah, not from anyone that was our pick, though. Ace-5 of diamonds.
Gina
King
raises
2.
600 to 1,000 total.
You're like the Cincinnati Kid all of a sudden. What's happening here?
Joey calls.
You know those crap earlier in the lounge. It's like, oh, you know, I'm a little shy about this. Yeah, I'll raise it 4,000. I'm all in. Give me your hat. And that's
Barry
it.
called. 3 players.
And she said to my left.
Gina's slightly favored here, 42% to win before the flop. 10 jack deuce. Joey has a pair of deuces. Barry has the best hand with just a pair of 3s. But Barry also the only one with a flush draw. Any spade will make Barry a flush.
You look like some hustler at the Taj. Kind of, you know, like some Atlantic City guy. Just kind of.
It's the shirt.
It's the shirt.
Hey, you want to play?
It's good.
Exactly.
You want some of this?
It's the shirt. It's the shirt with the T-shirt, which is always a good look.
What is this now?
I say this because I'll be in the losers' lounge in a minute.
What
Can't
is
catch
this?
me. I'll be a mile away.
Yes. In the Losers Lounge, you're Mr. Blackwell.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. Dr. Blackwell, to you, buddy.
Joey best.
Very
2,000.
aggressive bet with just a pair of deuces for Joey.
Wow.
Barry folds.
Oh, God.
Gina folds. Joey wins.
Aggression pays off for Joey Fatone.
Andy's
Let me
big
see if
blind.
this is.
Oh, I'm the big blind.
Hooray! I can't afford to be a blind.
Barry is first to act.
And he has a jack-queen.
Barry raises 400,
10-7.
800 total.
Another bet I can't afford to call. It's like sad. It's just
James
tragic.
folds.
10-4. Gina folds.
Gina folds.
Ace-3 diamonds.
Joey's got a lot of chips.
He really does.
That does not mean anything.
That's what people say about Joey. He's got a lot of chips.
Joey's the chip leader.
I raise you 8.
Oh, I don't like this re-raise here.
Raising 800 more to 1,600.
Joey's out of position.
And he's got a jack-2.
Easy.
Andy folds.
I like those decisions. Very
Barry
easy.
calls.
Joey
2
59% to Barry's 41%.
Blind, big blind.
Flop is 9 of hearts, 8 of hearts, tray of clubs. Joey is first.
Joey still has the best hand with a pair of threes. Joey's 63% to win.
Rubbing his hand and looking at his...
I'm debating.
But he's out of position, Dave. Very difficult to win out of position here.
Debating about whether to buy the Rolls or the Bentley after this bet. Maybe I'll go for both.
Right. They have them in the gift shop.
Yes, they do.
Joey bets 1,200.
And they upholster them in that T-shirt material sometimes if you ask.
Barry calls.
Barry has a gut shot straight draw. He needs a 10 to make a straight or a queen or a jack to make a higher
Seven
pair.
of diamonds. Joey is first. Joey checks.
Joey's 77% to win.
Barry bets 1,000.
Raise you 2.
Joey raises 2,000 to 3,000 total.
Check raise with the bottom pair.
Barry calls.
Barry calls with the inside straight draw, and there it is.
Joey is first.
That broke somebody's heart.
Joey checks.
Barry Corbin has made a straight 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. Huge river card there for Barry.
All right.
Oh, I hope you're laying a trap
Barry
so I'm not the first one out. Just tell me you're laying a trap.
6,000.
6,000? Yeah.
Just go in.
Go in. Yes. Uh-oh. This is the pre-fold moment. He's gonna muck the cards.
Joey folds and Barry takes the chip lead.
This is such a stupid hand.
Up next, James Woods, the most experienced player at the table, gets even more frustrated.
Taking you off my iPod, I can tell you that right now.
Can James make a comeback? Stay tuned.
And I'm taking your poster down off.
We play because poker's not a scratch-off ticket, a half-court jumper, or a knock on wood. It's no game of luck, poker. It's a game of patience and well-timed aggression. We know when we play, a little luck helps. But luck can't explain why final tables have so many familiar faces. We play at FullTiltPoker.com.
Welcome back to Celebrity Poker Showdown, coming to you from the oh-so-hip Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas in the oh-so-hip state of Nevada. Now, we've got a great game going on out there. We're still, all 5 players are out there dreaming of grabbing the biggest piece of the Cadillac Bravo $1 million prize pool. Oh, and some of them are going to have to wake up soon and smell the coffee here in the Losers Lounge. So why don't we have a look at the chip count, see for whom the alarm is about to toll.
There you go. Barry Corbin has taken the lead. Right now he's got 18,000 even. Joey Fatone has slipped to the number 2 spot with 16,700. Gina Gershon is in 3rd with 6,200. Andy Richter is currently 4th with 5,600. And James Woods really needs to get it in gear. He's got 3,500 in chips.
$200 and $400 blinds. Shuffle up and deal. James is first back.
Queen ace for James.
1,200.
Great time.
James raises
I'm
800.
getting there. Let me just get a little few
$1,200
chips in the pot. Let me get a couple of suckers to
7.
call.
Gina folds.
8 check.
You're on tilt. You'll probably call, won't you, honey?
Joey folds.
Joey folding.
And farting. Jack 5.
Andy folds.
Up to Barry.
Barry with an 8-9.
I'm not looking at his card. I don't need
Barry
to see his
folds.
cards.
James wins the pot.
James takes down his first pot.
I'm a poker god! I'm James Woods, and I'm playing for the American Stroke Association. As probably the more experienced player, bluffing is the worst thing I could do today. You can't bluff inexperienced players. I think that the most important thing that I could do is play only premium hands, patience and discipline, wait for something good, then play the living crap out of it. I have to say, last time was just great fun. I had a great time.
Very impressed with his ability, and I'd like to have him back.
I got knocked out, earlier than somebody else who's never played before, because I can sit in a loser's lounge and say, this is one of the great injustices of the world. I don't know how this happened. And I do have in my mind what Stu Unger, who was the greatest poker player in the history of the world, always used to say, when I sit down at the poker table, my objective basically is to destroy everybody at the table. Which I don't share, of course, but it's an interesting thought.
Blinds are 200, 400.
Gina's first act.
And Gina's got an ace queen.
Very good hand. She should come in for a raise.
Easy.
Easy. Yes, that's right. Oh, because we only have 600, so I'll go in. I'll go in 1,500. You can go in 1,500, eh?
Gina raises 1,100.
And it's a king 8.
Total.
Yeah, you can do that. I ain't
Joey
touching
folds.
Andy with the 10 jack.
Andy folds.
And it's king 9.
Barry calls.
And a 4-7 for James.
We actually dated once. Can I tell the story?
That wasn't a date.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh, wasn't it?
No. Our date was all he did. He said, I'm really screwed up. I just broke up with my girlfriend. Can you go to this thing with me? And I was like, swanky.
Nice proposition. I'm almost up with my girlfriend.
No,
Can I come to this thing with me? And by the way, I have to say honestly, we were friends. It wasn't
we
a
had
date.
never met at that
We
point.
were friends. We never met, but we were friends.
Flop was queen of spades, 10
Barry's
of
got
hearts.
the best
king of
hand with a pair of
hearts.
kings.
Honestly, you were so unbelievably gracious. You were so, and I'm
You were
thinking,
so sad.
and I was thinking, I am such a mess. It was like one of those, don't talk, just sit here like a big turnip and don't talk, and you might have a shot. Nothing. I was terrible. I stunk. It was the worst date ever for you, probably. What was that? A bet?
Have you done anything, Barry?
Oh, wait, am I not betting?
Barry's first act.
No, you're not betting first.
Yeah, that's a tell, by the way. That's what they call a tell. Betting out of turn and betting $7 million.
But what if I knew and I was just tricking him?
Wow, if I'd known this on the date, I would have stopped talking about you-know-who.
Barry bets 2,000.
If I'd known you were on the prowl, maybe, hey, it could have been slow playing me.
I have to concentrate now. What am I supposed to do?
Well, you helped me out 10 years ago. Let me help you out.
What do you think I should do?
I don't know if you want to
Here's
help.
what
He's
I
doing
say.
really good with his chips right
Here's
now.
what I'm going to say to you.
chips.
Here's all I'm going to say to you, what you said to me. Forget about the bitch and bet.
That is what I said.
That's what I'm going to say.
Good advice. Okay. I'll stick with my original. Just because it was in my hand.
Gina bets 4,000.
Barry, 65% to win from
Barry
here.
calls.
Oh, God. Barry?
Gina, just a few chips left. Oh, great card for Gina.
Barry is first.
Oh, Barry.
Gina has retaken the lead, now 86% to win.
I just thought of something. Oh, straights do really good, don't they?
Oh, you weren't thinking of the straight?
No.
You were thinking of me, weren't you?
I
was. That's adorable.
Barry bets 4,000.
I just spaced out. We were talking. You distracted me.
I did nothing.
You were distracting me.
No, this is my fault. 10 years later, I never got a sniff
Gina
from nothing.
folds.
Gina
Barry wins
folds the best
pot. That's
hand,
the
and
end of
Barry
the
Corbin
round.
takes a huge pot.
$300 and $600 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Price poker just went up again.
Andy is first act.
All right, and it's an 8-9 for Andy.
Good pre-flop hand selection from Andy.
And that's an ace-6 of spades for Barry.
Barry calls.
Jack-7 of clubs.
James folds.
And a 10-5
Gina
of hearts.
folds.
Oh, great
Ace
ace
king.
king.
Joey checks. 2 players.
Joey should raise there. I do not like just checking that ace king.
Flop is Trey of spades, 5 of clubs, king of diamonds. Joey is first.
Joey's got a huge hand here. He's got a pair of kings with the best kicker. Joey, 92% to win from here.
9.
Joey bets 900. Barry calls.
Barry can
900.
get James to reminisce about a date with Joey.
Then we'd really have
Then
a
would-
show.
yeah.
Ace on the turn. Joey is completely locked here. He has no way to lose this hand.
Come on, Joey. Thanks. Go, Joey.
Joey bets 3,000.
This is a phenomenon of poker, by the way. This is it. There's
Barry
always at a
calls.
table, there's always 2 people who are fighting, and then 2 people who are lovers, and 1 person who wears a bad shirt. No, I mean, that's always the way it is with 5 people. It's just,
Yes, but I'll still have my shirt when this is all over.
you're right.
Yes, you are.
River is a deuce of hearts. Joey checks.
Joey must be afraid of the straight. Or he's trying to sucker Barry
We'll be able
in.
to just throw in 10,000. We'll never know that feeling.
We won't know that feeling. Well, we might.
Barry bets 3,000.
No chance of hanging in there for that.
Why not?
I raise it 3,000.
Joey raises 3,000.
Let's see if Barry can get away from top pair. My guess is no. Barry folds. Got some poker being played here. Joey Fatone with the chip lead.
Barry is first to act.
Ace 3.
Barry just loves to play.
Barry calls.
King 10.
This isn't quite the hand to do it with, and I know nobody will. I know nobody will lay down their chips if I try to make a big bluff. So I'm going to take this very bad hand and just call.
I don't like that.
What, the soliloquy?
That and the just calling.
King 3. Pair of 2s.
Now see, she knows something. But Joey, no, right there in Omaha Beach, just jump right in.
Oh, Joey's got a lot of chips.
In, baby.
So what did you, that was the call?
So I just called.
I'm gonna raise.
Of course you are.
Joey's raising.
I will raise 9.
All right, Joey's raising 900 more to 1,500 total.
Andy with the Jack 3.
Andy
was
folds.
easy.
Barry, of course, is going to call.
Barry calls.
This is such a stupid hand. I don't even know why I called it.
James folds.
When you get short stack like that, you're either committed or you're not.
Yeah.
You can't put 600 and then fold.
Now you're going to go
Flop
like, oh
is
my
6
God.
of hearts, Jack of clubs, deuce.
Great
of
flop for
clubs.
Joey. He flopped a set of deuces.
I'm taking you off my iPod. I can tell you that right now. You are off the iPod. You're off the iPod. That's it. Okay? And I'm taking your poster down off my wall.
All right.
Okay?
The poster, not the poster.
No, it's okay. It's covering Michael Jackson.
They're 8,000.
All right, Joey's raising, betting 3,000.
Joey, 98% to win, and he gets Barry to lay down the hand.
Joey wins
Joey
the pot.
takes down another pot.
Up next, somebody is going to the loser's lounge, so James and Gina resort to a little witchcraft to try to make sure it's not them.
I would love pocket queens.
Who will be cast out of the game? The answer in moments.
Welcome back. We're in Las Vegas. We're here at the Palms Casino Resort with more Celebrity Poker Showdown action. Now, Phil, what's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
All right, you want the chip count?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Joey Fatone has retaken the lead. He's got 27,200. Barry Corbin is now in second place with 13,900. Andy Richter's in third with 4,500. James Woods has climbed out of last place. His stack is up to 3,700. Gina Gershon better get lucky soon. She's got just 700 in chips. That's only 100 more than the size of the big blind right now.
It's $600 blind. Shuffle up and
It's do or die time for Gina.
Gina's first to act.
And Gina
like, why don't I have
Gershon of
$1
Syriana has a Jack Ace.
Let's pretend
Good hand to go all in with,
this is $1
Dave.
million. There.
She goes all in for 700.
In sinks Joey Fatone for Ace.
Good luck. And I mean it.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Joey folds.
Actor comedian Andy Richter, 5-9 of spades.
The poor girl is
Andy
great.
folds.
Barry Corbin of One Tree Hill with the Ace Queen of spades.
There's
Barry calls.
Actor James Woods, Queen 3.
I've got to call you, Gina. Sorry, I have a...
James calls.
No, it's good. I want you to
3
call.
players.
Yeah, I'm
Gina's all
calling
in
because I
for
think
the
you're going to
main
win.
pot.
I want magic to
I think
happen
you're
on
going
the
to win,
table.
baby.
Barry, 55% to win from
Flop
here.
is Trey of clubs, 10 of hearts, 8 of hearts.
James has the
Barry
best
is
hand now with a
first
pair of
act
threes.
Between Barry and James on the side.
Okay, we got action on the side. Because James and Barry still have chips remaining, they're going to bet from here on out. And any money they bet will go into a special
bets
pot
1,000.
just for them, the side pot.
That's so nice.
Bet a lot. Everyone should bet a lot.
No, this is all you can win.
I know, but if I listen, I have no. Oh, I really.
Yeah, that's yours. If you win the hand, that's yours.
Oh, well, then I don't care what you bet.
Gee, spoken like a real girl. Now that there's nothing in it for me, like, hey, no, just kidding. Just kidding. You know, I was a producer in that movie we did. You know, I gave you a job once, and here you are, like, reaming me up the tuchus with a couple of purple chips.
Yeah.
And I have some of that. I have some of that flop. I have a major.
What I'm picking up on is James doesn't do anything without a monologue.
No.
I like to jump on that hat. Honest to Christ, I like to jump on that hat.
James folds the best hand.
All right, we need to see
Go
both
get him,
hands.
honey. We're in this together. I'm getting a
Will
piece
you show
of
our hands now?
Barry, a huge favorite, 81% to win from here.
I had you. I had you, you dog.
You did it to me again.
She's only got 3 outs, Dave. Count the number of outs you have, multiply by 4. That gives you a very good approximation of your chances of winning the hand. She has 3 outs by 4 is 12. She's about 12% to catch a jack.
Oh, wait.
And she's about 6% to catch a runner flush.
And a 9.
Or 2 hearts.
No, I want
2 hearts.
Two hearts.
Now,
And
let's
a 9
see
or a
the turn.
queen. You got a lot of stuff.
Turn is a 9.
No, like a 7.
A 7 or a queen.
She needs a 7 or a queen to make a straight. Queen!
River,
She
queen
survives.
of diamonds.
You
Gina
got the straight.
Gina makes a straight. 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and she survives.
Well done.
For a whopping couple $100. Wow, that's great. That's great.
If I win, then I'll tell showgirl stories. Only if I win. These stories are good, too. In fact, I will introduce them to showgirls. Andy will fall for that. James probably couldn't care less. Barry would go for that. And Joy, I think, would enjoy that, too. I think bribing is going to be my strategy.
Gina's big blind. Joey is first to act.
And it's a
Oh,
jack.
I'm sorry. I should wait till it's my turn to do that, right?
Jack 10 for Joey.
Wait till it's your turn to do that?
Yep. Only what people who color shirts can do that. I don't know about the plain white ones.
I can't make that.
My 4-year-old's gonna love this. It's his favorite sound, and you're all, yeah. It's gonna be hilarious to him.
Joey folds.
9, 10 of clubs.
Andy is raising to 1,200.
Andy raising it.
Barry's got a king 7 suited.
What was my cards again?
Barry calls.
Can I just seriously ask you before I call this? The sort of mafia jacket with a psychedelic shirt. You look like a,
I'm a capo in the gay mafia.
I got it. Okay, good. I got it.
8, 3.
And I'm a hitman.
Yeah.
James folds.
As usual, not a miracle.
Surprise.
And it's an 8, 3 suited for Gina.
2 players.
I regret it.
Flop is 9 of hearts, 5 of hearts, king of diamonds. Andy is first.
Andy flops middle pair. He's got a pair of 9s.
1,500.
Andy bets 1,500. Barry calls 1,500.
And quick call from Barry with the best hand, pair of kings.
Turn is a 6
Turn
of
cards is 6 of spades. No
He is
help for either
first.
player.
Andy checks. Barry checks.
And a check from Barry with a top pair.
River is a 4 of clubs. Andy is first. You check.
Good check from Andy.
Check.
8s or kings. Barry's got kings.
Barry bets 1,500. Andy folds. Barry
Wow,
wins the
huge
pot.
fold for Andy. Great fold for Andy.
Andy Richter, he's going to make everybody laugh so much that they're not going to be able to concentrate on their cards. That's going to be his strategy.
He said that? Barry is a very perceptive man.
I guess he'd be the one I'd want to send to the losers' lounge.
Well, why the hostility, Barry?
Andy Richter.
Easy.
I don't think he has a chance, to be totally honest.
Do it to him, Andy!
I think Joey's fan base, being teenage girls, I think will be shocked to find that mine is actually preteen girls.
So Andy, shove it.
He's just a great guy wearing a really bad shirt today.
I mainly am here for the company and the snacks, and I get to leave my house.
I'm going to get 2 aces this time. 2 I'm going to get pocket queens.
I would like pocket queens.
Barry is first to act.
5, 6 for Barry. The queens love Gina, by the way.
Barry is
I
first
would
to act.
love pocket queens. Can I have them if you have them?
Oh, he did get pocket queens.
I'm all in.
James moves
James
all in.
raises all in. What is it? 26?
Gina folds a 4, 7. Pair of 2s for Joey.
2,600 total.
I folded.
$2,000 raise. Gina folded.
$2,000 raise.
26 total.
$2,300 raise.
There's my 6. There's a 2.
I don't mind this call. He's got a lot of
Joey
chips.
calls.
This is the power of having a big stack. You can try to bust a player.
Yeah.
You don't want to try to bust him when you have a bad hand.
But the pocket deuces aren't that bad.
And the jack nine of clubs there for Andy Richter.
26.
26. I don't even have it.
I'll just go all in.
Oh, look who's talking over here.
No.
Not against a raise and a call. That's a good fold.
Let's see both hands, guys. Turn them over. James
You had
shows
the
a
pocket
queen of
queens.
diamonds
You
and a
did
queen
it.
of
See, I gave them to
clubs.
you.
I'm standing up for this one.
Joey has a deuce
I'm gonna
of
kiss
clubs
you if
and
I
a
get it
deuce
right.
of diamonds. Let's see the flop.
James, 83% to win.
You're blocking my camera, and you're probably going to get flopped 2 deuces, so it's like,
Flop is 9 of diamonds, jack of spades, 4 of clubs.
James now 92%, Dave.
You think my heart's beating now?
Joey's going to need a deuce. There are only 2 deuces left in the deck. 2 times 4 is 8. We've got about an 8% chance to win.
That's true. We're playing with one deck.
Turn is a jack of hearts. James still has the best hand. Let's see the river.
2, I'll crap my pants.
James, 95%.
River is a
9 on the river. James has doubled up. 2 pair, queens and jacks.
When you said queens, I thought, oh man, keep talking. Thank you.
I gave those to you, but I'm psychic.
You did.
Now you give me something.
I'm going to give
2
you.
minutes left in
I'm
the
going to give
round.
you everything. I'm going to give you everything.
Well, now I know you have a hand. You have a hand.
James
Yes, that was,
Wait,
that was the
wait.
purpose of that early advertising that almost scuttled me.
And it's king 3 for James.
James folds.
James folding.
2 6 of clubs for Gina.
Gina folds.
He's got a 7-3.
Joey folds.
Queen 10 for Andy Richter.
I'll call.
Andy calls.
Ace 2.
Barry checks. 2 players.
Barry, 56% to win.
Flop is ace of hearts, jack of spades, 9 of hearts. Andy is first.
All in.
Andy moves all in with the open-ended straight draw. He needs a king or an 8 to make a straight. And Barry calls quickly with a pair of aces. Andy, 37% to catch a winning card here.
He has an open-end straight draw. Let's see the turn. Turn is a 5
Turn
of
card's a 5 of
clubs.
clubs. Andy can only win with a king or an 8.
Good luck, partner.
King for Andy.
River is a 6 of diamonds.
6 on the
Barry
river.
wins the pot. Big hand for Andy.
Andy Richter coming to the Losers Lounge.
There we go.
I'm gonna miss my colored shirt friend.
Oh, well.
You did good. I'll probably sing that.
All right. This way. Darn.
Oh, here he comes. Here comes Andy Richter.
I was out. Last time I was here, I was out last. Or first.
First, yeah. I think, you were first out last time. And here you are again.
But this time it's slightly more respectable.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean,
you were
I
there.
lost to a cowboy.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, and it is, Texas Hold'em.
Right.
And in one regard, you did beat the odds.
In what way?
That you were neither my pick nor Phil's pick, and you were first out.
What do you mean?
Usually whoever Phil and I pick is
I
first
see.
and second out.
Oh, I see. And who did you pick?
I picked Joey.
You picked Joey, and who did you pick?
James.
Oh.
But the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation...
and juvenile diabetes will continue on thanks to Barry.
Yeah, but they can buy them like some hats or something. So they can get them a little... Yeah.
You know, Andy, the 5th or 6th time you come on the show, you might do a little bit better. A little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, and you still got a career.
Not really.
Well, look what I'm clinging to show business with. Talk about a white-knuckled hang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here, fill this with vodka.
All right, well, we're going to go out to a commercial because this is basic cable. It has the worst of both broadcast and cable.
Right.
So we have commercials, and you have to pay for it.
And slapdash production values.
Yes.
Look at this. This is a rental.
So commercial, then... And we're back.
No, it's my turn.
All right, go ahead.
You always do this part.
All right, well, go ahead.
My turn.
Go ahead, take
and
this
we're
one.
back. We're here at the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas. We've had our first casualty. Andy Richter is here with us in the Losers Lounge.
What does that mean?
Not much for Andy Richter. That means we've got 4 players still battling it out at the table. Let's see who the leader of that pack is.
All right. Well, in first place, we have Joey Fatone. Right now, he's got 24,100. Barry Corbin is in second place with 18,900. James Woods is in third with 4,800. And Gina Gershon is still alive with 2,200 in chips.
You know, one of the production people, when I was looking at the list of names, and on Joey's thing, it's like his name is written out phonetically, like Fatone.
Yeah.
And they said, yeah, don't say fat one, which I'd never thought about the fact that his name could be pronounced fat one. And now I can't think about anything else except for this.
Wow.
Hello. Nice timing.
For an $800 blind.
And Gina and James really have to get active now. They're very short stacked.
Gary's big blind. James's first stack.
4 7 of hearts for James.
James folds.
And don't say anything, Phil, that I keep folding. I'm waiting for a monster.
Gina has an ace jack.
He's back there going, James has to get active now. He should have raised on the button. I know.
800 to call.
I think it's all in or fold.
I always want to do that, but it's very scary.
All in's the right play.
Phil?
I think it's go all in, not put it all in. Okay?
That's a very easy decision. You just move all in or you fold.
Can't you just run out and scream at her? Would that be against the gaming regulation?
Yeah.
I'll just wait and see what happens, I think.
Depends on what kind of game you're playing.
I'm sorry. I'm just being slow. I'm just playing with y'all. I'm just around.
And Joey's cut King 3 of spades.
Never mind. I'm not touching that.
Oh, wait a second.
I'll call.
Oh,
Joey calls.
I meant to... Oh, God. Sorry. That was dumb. I meant to... Stop distracting me.
I'm not doing a
James.
single. I'm sitting here getting my foot rubbed.
Barry checks, 3 players.
Gina's got slightly the best hand before the flop, 42% to win from here. Oh, not a good flop for Gina, 5-4-6. Joey has a straight draw, he needs a deuce or a 7 to make a straight. Barry has the top pair of sixes. Gina has only a 17% chance to win from here.
Joey checks. Barry checks.
Yeah.
Gina bets. 1,400 all in.
Joey with a straight draw is certainly going to call here.
Joey calls.
And Barry with the pair of sixes.
Why not?
Nervous?
Sweating right now, aren't you?
No, actually, she's...
I'm waiting for her to take off the shirt now. She took off the jacket.
Barry calls.
You keep waiting there.
Yeah.
Sunny Jim.
Keep waiting and dreaming, by the way.
Gina is all in for the middle pot. The turn is a 5 of hearts. Joey is...
All right, Gina's all in. We got side action here between Joey and Barry.
I love side action. Sideaction.com. Have you ever checked that out? Ooh, it's hot.
Joey is first. The betting's between Joey and Barry. Joey checks.
Oh, come on,
Barry
you guys.
checks.
Might as well keep
Gina
betting.
only 14% to catch a winning card on the river.
Is an ace
And there it
of
is. She does catch a winner.
Joey is first. Joey checks. Barry checks. Let's see all 3 hands. Turn them over, please. Joey shows a king tray of spades. He
Wow,
has...
did you luck out. Oh, my God.
Take me to
He has a pair of 5s.
Gina, 2 pair, aces and 5 with a jack kicker. Another suck out on the river for Gina.
Has an ace jack. She makes
I love
aces and
the river.
5s, 2 pairs. She wins the pot.
The river is very, very good to me.
Gina is an old buddy of mine for years. We actually dated once. Can I tell the story?
That wasn't a date.
Oh, wasn't? Oh, wasn't?
I think maybe with James, I really just played the kind of old friend card and like, God, I really need some help.
I'm always a little wary of playing women one-on-one.
Go, let's just pretend it's strip poker. And then he'll start to lose. Because, I mean, he wants to take his clothes off. I mean, everyone knows that about James. He likes doing that, right?
Yeah, women are tough. Women are just tough.
He might go for it. I don't know.
If Gina Gershon were to beat me and send me to the loser's lounge, if we were playing strip poker when she did it, it would be fine. It would be thrilling, actually. It would be everything I live for.
Blinds are 4 and 800.
Gina's first act.
Is it me?
And Gina's got a queen 10 or diamond.
Uh-oh.
Gina
Sorry.
raises 800 to
2-5 for Joey.
total. Joey folds.
Barry, A6.
Well, you know Barry's going to play.
Yeah.
Barry, having gone to the Colin Quinn School of Poker.
Barry calls.
3-4.
400
Barry.
more, Barry.
It's me and you
need 400
again.
more.
400 more.
James
okay.
folded.
For a change.
Me and Barry have a thing going
2
on.
players.
Fold or all in. Those are my 2 positions. Fold or all in.
Flop is 4 of diamonds, jack of hearts.
Barry has the best hand with a pair of
Barry is
sixes.
first.
Barry now 70% to win.
Barry bets 1,400. Gina calls.
I don't like that call at all with no pair.
Sugar. Give me what I need.
Turn is a jack of clubs. Barry is first.
Now Barry's 86%. Barry is not afraid to put chips into the pot at any point during the hand.
Barry bets 1,500.
He bets another 1,500, and Gina will not
folds.
continue.
Barry wins the pot.
Barry takes down the pot.
Ouch. That one I did not like.
Give me lovely cards, please.
Barry is first to act.
And Barry has an ace-4 suited.
Certainly a playable hand when you're down to 4.
Barry's raising
Eight queen.
800 to 1,600 total.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
James
expose
folded.
that.
He showed an 8 of spades.
And Gina folded something.
Gina
Sorry about
folds.
that.
Queen 9 of clubs for Joey.
I'll call.
Joey calls. 2 players. Flop is 7 of diamonds, deuce of diamonds, king of hearts. Joey is first. Joey checks.
Barry's got a flush draw and the best hand.
Barry bets 1,500.
That's a good bet. I love that bet there.
I'm raising another 1,500.
Oh, Joey raising here on a stone cold bluff.
Total.
Barry's not a guy to bluff.
Barry calls.
You can't bluff someone who's not willing to fold ever. Number 1 rule in poker.
Turn is a 6 of spades. Joey is first. Joey checks. Barry bets 1,500.
I'll check.
And
Joey
I have no
calls.
idea why Joey's putting money into the pot now.
River is an 8 of clubs.
Realize
Joey's
that
first
neither
to
player
act.
has a pair here.
Joey checks.
And Barry's
checks.
going to win the
Let's see
pot
both
with the
hands.
ace high.
Barry
Wow.
has an ace of diamonds and a 4 of diamonds. He has ace high. He wins the pot.
Barry
That's
Corbin,
last
the new
hand of
chip leader.
round.
If Joey loses, he and I are going to spoon. Right here on this couch. Right on these Flocati pillows.
$500,000 blind. Shuffle up and deal.
Really getting up there now, a $500 and $1,000 blind.
Yeah, take the break. You're nice and refreshed. Lily Princess Leia.
Yeah,
you got Queen Amidala. I can't.
The force
tell
is
which
with
one.
me now.
Exactly.
We should all have our names. I've decided to name Barry the Barry Chainsaw Massacre dude. Because you got a little chain around you, too,
James
don't
is
you?
first to act.
And James got an 8-4.
James folds.
And it's Jack Queen spades.
I'm feeling so damn good that I think I'm going to just go all in.
I don't mind that play, Dave.
Raises all in.
She's only got 4 big blinds. Might as well get it all in.
King 10 of hearts.
4,000 total, all in. Joey folded.
And Barry's going to call here.
Barry calls.
Barry, 58% to win. We're 42% to see Gina in the loser's lounge.
Oh, God, you go first.
Barry shows a king of hearts and a 10 of hearts. Gina shows a queen of spades and a jack of
It's gonna be a
spades.
very interesting flop.
See the flop.
Bobby, you give me those spades, please. Come on, spade me.
It worked.
You see, kids, when you say please.
Ace of spades.
And even though Barry has the best hand with a king high, Gina is 55% to win from here.
Let's see the
She might
turn.
whack you in the head with that.
Turns a queen. Now Gina has the best hand with a pair of queens and is 89% to double up.
Queens and a flush draw.
Wait a
Barry
second,
has
let's
an
think
inside
for a
straight
You got best
draw.
pair and flush draw.
I really want a spade, though. That would be so beautiful. I would really love that. Really, truly.
Rivers and
No,
aces.
ace on the river. Gina is going to win the pot, double up with 2 pair aces and queens.
Yay!
Nice hand.
Thank you. Thank you, Barry.
Oh, well, I like to give money away.
Yeah.
That's a great quality in a man.
Gina's first act.
And Gina has an ace-3.
What is it?
2 purples.
It's 1,000 to call.
That's cute. 2 purples. I love that.
Or 10 of those orange thingies.
Gina calls.
Joey folds 8 queen suited, and it's a 5-8 suited for Barry. He's not going to fold.
Barry calls.
5-10 of clubs.
I'll just check.
James checks. 3 players.
Gina slightly ahead before the flop, 41% to win.
Flop is 7 of diamonds, 8 of clubs, ace of hearts.
Gina has the best hand with a pair of aces. Barry has a pair of 8s. James has no pair or prayer.
Barry bets 2,000. James folds.
Gina 76% to win here, heads up against Barry.
Gina calls.
I'm going to let him slow play a little.
Turn is a tray of diamonds.
3 of diamonds, that's a
Barry is
great
first.
turn card for Gina. Gina has 2 pair now.
I'm going to slow cook him.
Slow cook them. It's slow play, actually, not slow cook.
Oh, I thought it was slow cook.
It's,
I kind of like
Barry
slow cook
checks.
better,
I
don't
like
you?
slow cook, and I'm going to use that from now on. I'm going to slow cook them.
I'm going to slow cook you.
Have you ever actually...
That might be kind of fun.
Just out
You
of
got to
curiosity.
play to get...
I'm just curious about this. Have you ever actually been in a kitchen? No, I'm just curious. I'm just
I'm
curious.
a really good cook.
I bet you are a good cook. I bet you are.
Gina 95% to win from here, Dave. She needs to make a bet that he can call.
I don't know. Should I just go all in?
No, that would not be
Yes.
good. He can't call all in.
I like that someone says yes.
String him along a little.
Don't we all?
Gina bets all in.
Come on, let me slow cook you.
5,500 all in.
Come on. Come on.
No, I don't have a hand here.
Barry's going to fold, and Gina takes the pot.
I almost did it just because you were egging me on, but I'm not going to do
I was
that.
asking you very nicely.
Well, I don't want to look like a fool on national television.
Gina Gershon has battled back from the brink of elimination to be a real threat.
Told me to be more aggressive.
Will Gina's aggressiveness keep her in the game? 2 players are about to get knocked out, and then it's heads-up action. Will Gina's head be one of the final 2?
You're doing it. That's awesome.
See if Gina survives.
The boardroom table and the poker table. The only difference between them is a layer of felt. At these tables, we go all in. We're fully leveraged. Reading risk and reward here isn't much different than reading it on a spreadsheet. We play because poker's like business, without the conference calls. The office may close at 6, but there's a game that's always open. We play at FullTiltPoker.com.
Celebrity poker fans, we're still here at the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas. But we've been joined in the Losers Lounge by Andy Richter, our first loser. Now, we've still got 4 players out at the table, Phil, so why don't you read us some names with some numbers after them?
All right, here's the chip count, Dave.
Barry Corbin has taken the chip lead. He's got 17,600. Joey Fatone has slipped to second place with 14,100. Gina Gershon has made an amazing comeback from just 700 to a very solid 12,500 to put her in third place. And James Woods is still in it with 5,800 in chips.
What the do I care about this show?
I'm just impressed with the speed with which you dispatched that first martini.
I have a problem. You know what? I have more than one.
I don't see it as a problem. I see it as a gift.
When you're done with your show, you can join me.
$500 and $1,000 blind. Shuffle up and deal.
What is
Joey's
it?
first act.
And Joey, 7 and 8.
Joey folds.
And it's an ace-5.
Barry calls.
James, Queen 9 of diamonds.
Right.
James is raising 3,000 to 4,000 total.
2 8 of hearts.
Gina folds. Barry calls.
Barry 54% to win before the flop.
Flop is 9 of hearts, Jack of diamonds. James is first. He bets 1,800 all in.
James a huge favorite to win now. He's 82% to double up. Barry only 18% to win from here.
It's not a particularly good sign, but...
Barry calls.
Well, James is going to love it.
Barry has an ace of hearts and a 5 of spades. He has a pair of jacks with an ace.
James a
has the
huge
best
favorite
hand
to
so
double
far.
up here.
Let's see the turn. Turn is a king of spades. James still has the
James
best
now
hand.
86% to win and be right back in this tournament.
Richter
Oh
is
no,
a
king on the river.
Barry wins the pot with
That's a bad suck out
jacks
there.
with an ace. Big hand for James.
Kings and jacks with the ace
Jacks
kicker.
with the ace high.
He got counterfeited. We call that getting counterfeited.
Counterfeited?
That's sad. Now you can say nice things about
Nice, I can say great things about you. Well done. Thank you. The ace played.
Mr. Woods, welcome to the Losers Lounge.
Thank you
Come
so much.
on
It's so
in.
lovely to be here.
Jimmy, hi! I've been so lonely.
I know, yeah. Well, luckily I'm here. I was destined to be here, and here I am.
Now,
Oh, thank you so much.
now the thing,
Yes.
Phil was mentioning that what happened to you out there was something called a count. You got
It's called being
counterfeited.
counterfeited. Yeah, I flopped top 2 pair.
Yeah.
And went, bet the rest, and it was odd that Barry called with essentially no outs.
Nothing,
I mean, I had an
yeah.
ace 5 offsuit, so really the only thing that he's going to hit is one of the 3 aces to beat me. But
and
because
he
the
didn't.
queens are there, if you go run a king, or an ace comes out. So he really had just the 2 kings.
And he killed you with a kicker.
He killed me. Actually, if the 10s had come
The
out
ace.
as well. No. Then we were
Yeah.
So it's just as a kicker, the ace kicker.
Yeah, and because of your appearance here tonight, the American Stroke Association still gets $5,000.
Wonderful. They deserve it. They did great work.
So there's the upside.
Right.
And
the downside is I'm sitting here like a big loser in the loser lounge with
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going to go back out and watch the people,
why be here?
people
Yeah,
who,
why stay here?
who
Sure.
aren't losers
Yeah.
continue to play poker. So why don't we get back out to those ones, the winners? America loves winners, not losers.
They sure do, Dave.
$500 and $1,000 blinds. Shuffle up and deal.
Dave, it's important when you lose players at the table to loosen up your starting hand requirements just a little bit. The blinds are coming around a lot faster, so you have to play a lot more hands.
Yeah.
When you're down to 3 players like this, I think about playing about maybe 50% of the hands that I'm dealt.
It's getting down to the wire.
Barry is first act.
So that's a 2-7.
That's not one of the hands I would play.
So not that loose.
No, not that loose. That's the worst hand in Hold'em.
Wow. That seems to be a first.
8
for
jack
him.
of spades.
This is a hand I would play.
Gina raises $1,500
That's a
to
good play.
$2,500 total.
Whoa.
Except when your opponent has aces.
Yes.
Raise 15 more.
Joey re-raises $1,500 to $4,000
I kind of like that play too. You want to get as many chips into the pot as possible right now. Don't want to scare her away.
2 players.
Joey, 81% to win from here. Oh, disaster flop for Joey. Gina has 3 8s now.
Oh, well.
Gina trying to sell it as an act.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
They told me to be more aggressive.
This is just really difficult.
Gina bets all in.
She was acting very weak there and then made a very strong play. That is a danger signal. Going to be tough for Joey to get away from this hand. Most people see those 2 aces and just assume they have a winner.
That would be the call.
That would be the call. I'd call.
Are you calling?
I'd call since she's on it.
Joey calls. Let's see both hands. Turn them over.
You show first.
Joey shows an ace.
Gina,
of spades
91% to win.
Oh, shit. Gina shows a jack of spades and an 8 of
And now,
spades.
let's have a-
She has 3 8s. She has the best hand.
A jack or a king?
Gina, you just don't want an ace.
See the turn?
Jack or a king?
Turn is a 10 of hearts.
Gina now 95%.
River is a
Wow,
4 of
huge
hearts.
comeback
Gina
here for
wins
Gina.
the
She was
pot.
down to 700, and now she's moved into second
I
place.
wasn't going to go all in. Son of a...
Blinds 500 and 1,000. Our former chip leader reduced to rubble. He's down to 2,100 in
But he's
chips.
got an ace 8.
That's a good hand to go all in on, Dave.
All in.
Joey raises
Very good play.
$1,100 to $2,100 total. He's all in.
Barry in the small blind will fold.
Gina with an 8-9 offsuit.
Call.
You know,
It's easy. Call.
you're all
You got so
in?
many chips. Call him.
I mean, I have to play with you, right?
Yes, you do.
What's
Call
all
him.
in?
1,100. You gotta put
1,100 more.
Because
Either
I like
nothing.
it so much,
It's nothing.
I'll go all in it, yeah.
Gina getting more than 3-1 on her money. Has to call with any 2 cards. Joey, 70% to double up here.
Clubs. Let's see the flop.
It's a 9.
Flop is deuce of clubs, 8 of clubs, queen of spades.
Both players have a pair of 8s. Joey now 86% to win.
Kicker. Let's see the turn.
Please, Bobby.
Turn is a 10 of hearts.
That's a decent card there for Gina. Gina now needs a 9 or jack.
Straight draw.
Jack,
Let's
Jack,
see the
Jack.
river.
Jack of spades right now.
River is a
There it is. 9 of the river.
Gina makes 2 pair.
Oh my goodness. Dave, guess who's the chip leader?
Is it Gina Gershon?
Gina!
From $700.
Take her out. Take her out. Take her out.
The hand with the pocket aces was real tough for him. Here he comes to the loser's
I
lounge.
was close. I didn't know she had the 3 of 8. I tried. I kind of tried. I tried.
Joey.
What happened?
Oh, now you
You fucking stink.
Come on in here.
You stink as bad as suckered in out of here. I got suckered.
You know what? Now you know how Lance felt when he got kicked out of the space program.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, I mean, it's so public. It's
all right, but I just couldn't. I didn't think she had that 8 on that one,
No.
and then the 9.
Yeah.
What is that? But I played it right. Did I play it right, though?
Honestly, I'm not even sure. This is like Mission Impossible 2 or something. You rip off the face and there's Danny Negrano underneath with the big knockers. It's like
what are you gonna do?
No.
I just got kicked in the nuts.
And you know, and you're gonna have to answer to the Fatone Family Foundation.
Yeah, that's a little fishy.
Yeah,
the Fatone
Not
Family
fishy. It doesn't go to me.
So it
Really?
ends up.
It goes to the
It's the last.
Fatone
It's just, I
family?
just made it the last name because.
Yeah.
I know.
Fatone
I'm
is
sure
family.
it's very.
Well,
that's
they're getting $5,000
Yes.
out
Which
of
is
the
nice. That's great.
out of that out of the prize pool, and I guess that's really the only
That's
positive
really
I
it.
can come up with right now.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, so much for you, Joey. So we're gonna go out to a commercial. Just to build the tension, and then it's going to be back for a heads-up poker between
You're just
Gina
like Ryan Seacrest.
Gershon. I am, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. You have a little nasty streak in you.
A little nasty streak.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My God.
Foley out.
Foley out.
All right, I got to take a leak.
We're here at the Palms in Las Vegas for just a little more of Celebrity Poker Showdown. We're down to 2, Barry Corbin and Gina Gershon. You know what? I bet I didn't even have to gesture in that. They probably could have figured it out at home. And one of you has taken this thing home, the silver chip, which means you're a champion and you get to go onto the championship table and play for the $500,000 share of that Cadillac Bravo $1 million prize pool for your charities. Now your charity, Barry, the Texas Scottish Rite Hospital for Children.
They built this hospital. There's a series of them. Remarkable thing about is they don't charge anything.
Wow.
They only take the children that they can help.
And you're playing for Project ALS?
Project ALS is a friend of mine, Jennifer Estes, who unfortunately passed away last year. We all went to school together, and she got ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. And she and her sisters started this organization, and they're getting so far, and they're coming closer and closer every day.
Now, neither of you is going to get a chance to win that money for your charities until I get the hell out of here. So, all right. So back to me. This is like a remake of Angel and the Bad Man. It's like, so I'm going to leave the cowboy and the fancy lady from back east to play a game of poker. So, Robert, will you take it, please?
Good luck.
Oh.
I knew
It's just you and me, little lady.
Gina Gershon's amazing comeback has sent her into this heads-up contest with a slight edge. She's got $25,600 to Barry Corbin's $24,400.
$500,000 blind.
Down to heads up, Dave.
All right, Dave, when you get down to heads up, the small blind is the dealer button and acts first before the flop and then last on every subsequent round of betting.
Gina's first.
Gina is on the
back.
button.
And she's going to jack 4.
Gina's going to raise.
All right, Barry with a king 9.
Total.
Call.
Barry is calling.
Barry, a 2-1 favorite here before the flop.
The flop is queen of spades, queen of diamonds, 10 of spades.
No help
Barry
for
is
either
first.
player. Barry has an inside straight draw. He needs a jack to make a straight.
3,000.
Barry bets 3,000.
Gina, no real reason to be in the pot now.
Gina calls.
Wow.
Oh, you and your big ideas.
Turn is a tray of diamonds. Barry is first. Barry's betting.
Keeping the pressure on
4,000.
Gina. The only way Gina can win this pot right now is to move all
As
in.
much as I want to stand, I ain't feeling it.
Gina folds.
Gina
Barry
folds.
wins the
Barry
pot.
is the new chip leader.
Hold'em is a game of strategy, I think. I'm pretty good at bluffing. I've bluffed in my dealings with some of the ladies.
Barry, you know, he has the Texas hat on. He's got that kind of quiet, killer sort of look.
Barry, it's me and you again.
I'm a sucker for a pretty woman.
Me and Barry have a thing going on.
If he's worried about being a gentleman and doesn't want to make anyone feel bad, maybe that's when I start crying.
Oh, I wouldn't want to make her cry at all. That'd make me feel bad, and I might cry.
Oh, Barry.
He acted all sweet, but what he was really saying was, you take my money, I'm going to kill you. Don't let that sweet little grandpa in a hat fool you.
I worked so hard to get credibility in the industry, and now I'm back to being a douchebag. I lasted longer heads up
no,
against...
you've always been a douchebag.
No, I know, but more of a douchebag.
Right.
But no, I last 3 hours against Johnny Chan, and I last 4 minutes against, with all due respect, you.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah. But more importantly, now can we talk about Debbie Harry?
Yeah, but come on.
What?
Johnny Chan is not much fun to talk to.
He is, actually.
Oh, well.
He is. Better dresser than you, by the way.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. What are you talking about?
There's at least two...
You took a real risk with the gray suit and the white shirt.
Yeah.
Blinds up to 1 in 2,000, Dave. Gina on the button.
When Gina's got an 8-9.
Like to see her stay aggressive.
Gina's raising.
Jack 3 for Barry.
3,000 to 5,000 total.
Horrible hand. Jack 3 is one of the worst possible hands to start.
Barry
Yet
calls.
Barry will call.
The flop is 8 of clubs, 5 of spades, tray of diamonds.
Great flop for
Barry
Gina.
is
She's got a pair of 8s now. And Barry's got a pair of 3s, and Barry has shown that he will chase that bottom pair all the way to the river. Huge hand here for Gina. Gina now 80% to win the pot.
Barry bets 3,000.
This would be a great time for Gina to go all in. Or make a big raise at least. She's got top pair.
4, 5, 6. I'll raise you 3.
Gina raises 3.
Not a big enough raise, but at least she's raising.
Total.
And Barry.
Barry's raising 3,000 to 9,000
Wow.
total.
He's going to chase the raise. Now you got top pair, your head's up.
Wow.
You're pretty
There we
much
go.
pot committed. Be a good time to go all in.
There you go.
But Gina just
Gina
calls.
This is a big one, Barry.
The problem with just calling here, Dave, is that there are a lot of scare cards that can come on the
is
turn.
a king of spades. Barry is
That
first.
might slow both players down. Or not.
Barry bet 4,000.
Gina, 89% to win from here.
You guys say that no matter what. You never say, oh, just bet 5,000 or 6,000 or something like that. Are you bluffing, do you think?
Well, you'll have to decide that.
Gina reads him correctly, moves all in. Great read. She caught him bluffing.
Gina goes all in for 5,600. It's 1,600 more to Barry.
Easy call for Barry. Even though he doesn't have the best hand, he's getting the right odds to call and try to suck out.
Barry calls. Turn over both hands.
Barry
please.
only 11% to catch a
Barry
winning card on the river,
shows a
Dave.
jack of
Barry
diamonds
needs a
and a tray
3
of
or a
spades.
jack,
There's a
or
pair of
Gina is going to
spades.
have almost 40,000 in chips.
Gina shows a 9 of clubs, and an 8 of diamonds. She has a pair of 8s. She has the best hand so far. Let's see the river.
Give me a little 8. An 8, 8, 8. Something sweet.
River.
River card kills Gina Gershon. Barry Corbin is advancing to the championship.
That's it.
3 threes for Barry on the river.
You're great. You're great.
I said you're a killer. I said Barry's the one I got to worry about.
A phenomenal comeback, though. You were down to $700 and you came back up and you were chip leader for a while. It was great. I got something for you. That's yours. Barry Corbin. Try and shout over it. This means you're the champion at this table.
What am I going to do with this?
You get to keep that. That buys you a seat at the championship table and a chance to win the $500,000 share of the Cadillac Bravo $1 Million prize pool. That also means that we're done here for tonight of Celebrity Poker Showdown. And thank you all for being here. Good night.